Casinos. They glitter and gleam, promising a night of excitement and maybe even riches. The lights are bright, the music is loud, everyone seems to be having fun, but beneath the surface a darker reality often lurks. This is a world where the house always wins, and sometimes it does so by playing dirty. Casinos are designed to entice you. They want you to forget your worries and open your wallet. The flashing lights, the spinning reels, the clinking coins, it's all carefully crafted to create an immersive experience. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement and believe that tonight is your lucky night. But don't be fooled. Casinos are businesses, and their primary goal is to make money. Your money. Let's talk about ethics, or rather, the lack thereof. The casino industry has a long history of pushing the boundaries of what's considered acceptable. From misleading advertising to predatory lending practices, some casinos will stop at nothing to get your cash. One of the most common ethical breaches is misleading advertising. These ads create unrealistic expectations and prey on people's desire for wealth and excitement. Another ethical concern is the lack of transparency in casino operations. This lack of transparency creates an uneven playing field where the house always has the upper hand. The bottom line is this: the casino industry needs to be held accountable for its ethical failings. The rise of online gambling has opened up a whole new world of opportunities for both players and, unfortunately, scammers. One of the biggest concerns with online casinos is the potential for rigged games. When you walk into a physical casino, you can at least see the roulette wheel spinning or the cards being dealt. But online, it's all just code. This makes it much easier for unscrupulous operators to manipulate the outcome of games and ensure that the house always wins. Another problem is the use of misleading bonuses and promotions. Complex wagering requirements and hidden terms and conditions can make it almost impossible to actually cash out any winnings. The online gambling industry is still relatively new, and regulations are struggling to keep up. You might think that cheating in a casino is a one-way street with desperate gamblers trying to pull a fast one on the house. The image of a gambler slipping an extra card or using sleight of hand to manipulate the game is a common trope in movies and TV shows. These individuals are often portrayed as cunning and desperate, willing to take significant risks for a chance at a big payout. But sometimes the tables are turned, and it's the casinos themselves who are engaging in shady behavior. These establishments, which are supposed to offer fair games of chance, sometimes resort to underhanded tactics to ensure the house always wins. It's a twist that many gamblers don't see coming, and it can be just as damaging as any player cheating. One way casinos cheat is through subtle manipulation of game rules and odds. This can be done in a variety of ways, such as changing the payout ratios or altering the rules slightly to favor the house. For example, in blackjack, the dealer might be given more favorable conditions, making it harder for players to win. They might tweak the rules of blackjack to give the dealer an advantage. This could involve changing the number of decks used, altering the payout for a blackjack, or even modifying the rules around when the dealer must hit or stand. These small changes can significantly impact the odds, making it much more difficult for players to come out ahead. Or adjust the payout structure of roulette to reduce your chances of winning. By tweaking the odds or the payout ratios, casinos can ensure that the house edge is always in their favor. This means that over time, players are more likely to lose money, even if they experience occasional wins. Another tactic is using rigged equipment. This can include anything from loaded dice to marked cards, all designed to give the house an unfair advantage. In some cases, casinos have been known to use sophisticated technology to ensure that the games are always in their favor. Casinos have been caught using electronic devices to manipulate slot machines, ensuring that certain symbols never appear. These devices can be hidden within the machines themselves, making it nearly impossible for players to detect the manipulation. This ensures that the odds are always stacked against the player, no matter how lucky they might feel, or that jackpots are only awarded at specific times. By controlling when and how often jackpots are paid out, casinos can manage their payouts and ensure that they remain profitable. This can be incredibly frustrating for players who believe they are on the verge of a big win, only to find that the odds are not in their favor. The problem is that proving casino cheating can be incredibly difficult. Casinos are highly regulated and have extensive security measures in place, making it challenging to gather evidence of wrongdoing. Additionally, the complex nature of the games and the technology used can make it hard for players to identify when they are being cheated. By being aware of the tactics casinos use, you can be more vigilant and protect yourself from becoming a victim. Educating yourself about the games you play and understanding the odds can help you make more informed decisions. Remember, the house always has an edge, but by staying informed, you can minimize your losses and enjoy your time at the casino. Section 5. Inside Jobs and Insider Threats. It's not always the house you have to worry about. Sometimes the biggest threat to your bankroll comes from within, from the very people employed to serve you. Employee misconduct is a serious problem in the casino industry, and it can take many forms, from petty theft to large-scale fraud. One of the most common types of employee misconduct is simply stealing chips or cash. But the real danger lies in more elaborate schemes involving collusion between employees and outside parties. Casinos go to great lengths to prevent employee misconduct, but it's a constant battle. If you suspect that an employee is cheating or acting unethically, it's important to report it to casino management or the relevant gaming authorities. Section 6. Loyalty, Lies and Loopholes. Casinos love to shower their loyal customers with rewards. Loyalty programs are a big part of the casino experience, offering players points, perks, and even freebies in exchange for their patronage. But as with everything else in the casino world, these programs aren't always what they seem. One way casinos scam players through loyalty programs is by manipulating the earning and redemption rates of points. Another tactic is to create complex and confusing terms and conditions for their loyalty programs. And then there's the issue of outright fraud. If you're going to participate in a casino loyalty program, it's crucial to read the terms and conditions carefully and understand how the program works. Section 7. The Dark Side of Digital Dice. We've already touched upon the dangers of online casinos, but it's worth diving deeper into the specific scams and fraudulent activities that plague the digital gambling world. The allure of easy money and the convenience of gambling from home have made online casinos a popular choice for many. However, this convenience comes with significant risks that are often overlooked by eager players. One of the most common online casino scams involves stolen credit cards. These stolen cards are used to create fake accounts, allowing criminals to gamble with other people's money without any repercussions. This not only affects the victims whose cards are stolen, but also undermines the integrity of the online gambling system. Criminals use stolen credit card information to create fake accounts and gamble with other people's money. This fraudulent activity can go unnoticed for a long time, causing significant financial damage to the victims. It's a vicious cycle that benefits the scammers, while leaving innocent people to deal with the fallout. Another tactic is to use bots and software programs to gain an unfair advantage over other players. These bots can play multiple games simultaneously, making decisions faster than any human could. This creates an uneven playing field where legitimate players have little chance of winning, leading to frustration and financial loss. The use of bots is not only unfair but also illegal in many jurisdictions. Yet, the anonymity of the internet makes it difficult to catch and punish these cheaters. The anonymity and lack of regulation in the online gambling world make it all too easy for scammers to operate. Without stringent oversight, these fraudulent activities continue to thrive, putting honest players at a significant disadvantage. Choose reputable, licensed operators, be wary of too-good-to-be-true offers, and protect your personal and financial information. Always do your research before signing up for any online casino. Look for reviews, check for licenses, and ensure that the platform uses secure encryption methods to protect your data. By taking these precautions, you can enjoy the thrill of online gambling while minimizing the risks. Section 8. Governments versus gamblers, a high-stakes game. The relationship between governments and the casino industry is complex and often contradictory. Governments are in a constant balancing act, trying to maximize the economic benefits while minimizing the social costs. This intricate dance involves multiple stakeholders including lawmakers, casino operators, and the general public. On the one hand, governments benefit from the tax revenue generated by casinos. These funds can be substantial and are often used to support public services such as education, healthcare, and infrastructure. The economic impact of casinos extends beyond tax revenue, creating jobs and stimulating local economies. On the other hand, they have a responsibility to protect their citizens from the harms associated with gambling, such as addiction, crime, and financial ruin. The social costs can be devastating, affecting not just the gamblers but also their families and communities. Problem gambling can lead to a range of issues including mental health problems, relationship breakdowns, and even criminal activities. In recent years, we've seen a wave of government crackdowns on online casinos, particularly those operating illegally or engaging in fraudulent activities. These crackdowns are part of a broader effort to regulate the rapidly growing online gambling industry, which presents unique challenges compared to traditional brick-and-mortar casinos. However, regulating the online gambling industry is like trying to catch smoke with your bare hands. The internet's global nature makes it difficult to enforce national laws, and new online casinos can be set up with relative ease. This creates a cat-and-mouse game between regulators and operators. The internet knows no borders, and new online casinos pop up faster than governments can shut them down. This constant emergence of new platforms makes it challenging to ensure that all operators adhere to the same standards of fairness and security. Stronger regulations, responsible gambling initiatives, and consumer education are all essential to creating a safer and more sustainable gambling industry. Governments must work together with industry stakeholders to develop comprehensive strategies that address both the economic benefits and the social costs of gambling. Only through a collaborative approach can we hope to create a balanced and fair gambling environment for everyone involved. Section 9. Staying safe in the casino jungle. The casino industry, a world of flashing lights, spinning reels, and the ever-present potential for getting scammed. But don't despair. Armed with the knowledge we've shared, you can navigate this treacherous terrain and emerge victorious, or at least with your wallet intact. The most important thing is to remember that casinos are businesses, and their primary goal is to make money. Set a budget before you even step foot in a casino, and stick to it. Treat gambling as entertainment, not as a way to make money. If you're lucky enough to win, walk away while you're ahead. And if you're losing, don't chase your losses.